in Tier 3 we have Sit Rep, Stalker, Dead Silence, Marksman, and Steady Aim. This is your, like, supporting... The best way to put it is here, it's like your support perk tier thing. Sit Rep is detect enemy explosives, tactical insertions, and its pro is louder enemy footsteps, so it is the same as it was in Modern Warfare 2, which was an absolute beast if you managed to get Sit Rep Pro. That perk absolutely destroyed because you can sound whore all day, every day. So if footsteps have the same prominence as they did in Modern Warfare 2, then it will be a really good choice for your Tier 3 perk. If footsteps are more akin to what they are in Black Ops, not really the best, though the ability to detect explosives like claymores would be useful if you're not running Blast Shield. So your next perk is a new perk, which is Stalker, faster aim while moving, and the pro is delaying claymore explosion. So this again kind of makes it a little bit less useless if it is along the line of Black Ops, because the only reason you ever used what was that perk in Black Ops? Hacker. Really, one of the big reasons you used Hacker was to detect, like, claymores. Though, if you use Stalker, claymores aren't an issue, so really not much point to Sit Rep if, again, footsteps aren't as big as they were in Modern Warfare 2. Now, let's focus on the real ability of it, its primary effect, which is faster movement while aiming. Now, this seems like something really stupid and small and pointless, but it could be extremely, extremely, extremely useful, particularly for SMG users, because you could outstrafe their bullets and be very accurate at the same time. Because one of the big reasons why you use hipfire instead of ADS in close quarters is this way you can attempt to outstrafe their bullets. If you get the best of both worlds, speed from strafing and better accuracy with an SMG, you will win a lot of close quarter fights. Though with assault rifles this isn't as big of a deal because you're more so firing from a more stationary position as compared to what you are from SMGs, because you're doing long range fighting. Stalker does have prominence in the submachine gun category. Now, Dead Silence is the third choice. It is quieter, let me repeat that again, quieter movement, and recon is less effective against you, and the pro is no fall damage. Now, quieter movement, the reason I emphasize that is because, like with Ninja, it was you made no sound when you moved, and here it's only quieter, which I think is really useful because Ninja was really annoying because some guy could just sneak up on you and stab you in the back and you would never know. I mean, I know sound whoring isn't like technically like fair or anything, but it is a big part of the game, and sound deprivation I thought was a bit too good with Ninja. And here, quieter movement I like more than no movement, and recon is less effective against you. I'm not actually 100% sure what that means, I'm sorry. I think it's something like, 1 in 3 UAVs, like 1 in 2 UAV sweeps hit you rather than everyone, but I'm not really sure, so I can't really say much about that. And no fall damage could be, pretty useful if you're gonna be going around, jumping off high places and stuff, though. Again, that really comes down to map design, which in Modern Warfare 3 seems to have less verticality compared to Modern Warfare 2, so not quite as useful, but, we'll see. The next Tier 3 perk is another new addition to the franchise. It is Marksman, which is sniper perk. It is pro. Its main ability is identify enemy targets at longer range. Not quite sure what that means. Maybe it means like the red name above their thing pops up from longer distances, but I'm not 100% sure. And the pro is longer hold breath, so it is a sniper's perk. So probably going to be really useful with snipers, but not much else. So I'm not going to worry too much about that perk because it's not really competitive with the others aside from snipers. So the final perk is another returning. It is steady aim, which same effect gives you increased hipfire accuracy, and the pro is weapon can ADS faster after sprinting. This is again a very good third tier perk. All third tier perks are pretty even with each other, except for marksman. There are no clear dominant ones, and it really appears on which class you have. So steady aim, again, it is like one of those must-have shotgun perks because you're hip firing a lot of the time with them. And with submachine guns in any other game, I would say it's really important. But with the inclusion of Stalker, you might be ADSing more than you fire from the hip, though I guess that kind of comes down more to personal preference than anything else. So that is the analysis of all three tiers in Modern Warfare 3. I would say that from tier 1, the best is sleight of hand, and then scavenger, and maybe recon. And tier 2, it is between blast shield, assassin, and overkill. And for tier 3, all of them except for marksman are really good choices. So the perk balance in this game, I think, is probably the best in a Call of Duty game yet. Though, honestly, a lot of it comes down to us waiting until the game comes out and seeing what people do, because on paper, no one thought when they were reading the perk lists about stacking, one-man army, danger close, and noob tubes, but, look what happened. So, it's really gonna end, again, with the Black Ops, no one thought really Ghost was gonna be as kind of overpowered as it was. So it really depends on what happens when the game comes out, but the perk list does give me hope. Like I said, there aren't serious issues with it, again, except for small problems like quick draw and hardline being underpowered in the second tier, but, I think overall I'm impressed by the perk list, and it helps fuel my hope and excitement for Modern Warfare 3. Hope you all enjoyed the past 2 videos, and Galaxy out.